Hello guys, welcome to Susie Farm. You can see, I just want to bring it closer. You see the way my fig tree is producing? Every leaf node has a fig. Every leaf node has a fig. Did you see that? Did you see this? Every leaf node has a fig. But what is more interesting is that before I start having the summer production, you see the winter production, the spring production. Yes, during spring I have 30 fruits. You can see some of them. They are really getting ripe. I'm eating while, this other set is coming out. Yes. My figs are always like that. They always bear twice a year. You have here the spring production that is already ripe for eating. You see, all these ones, all these big ones here, I don't know if you are seeing them. These are the spring production. They are getting ready for harvesting. Some are ripe already. Some are still getting ripe. You see, these are all the spring production. But then I still always have new ones coming out. Some are getting ripe. Some are ripe already. I've eaten already 3 from this tree. And that's why I really love fig, because during the summer, I start eating, like now from June, I will start eating my fig to October. Can you imagine? Continuous eating non-stop. Yes, new ones are coming out. Some are not yet ripe, some are ripe. You see, they are really far. I can't go around because in this era, I always plant so many things. You see, those are fixed. They are fixed everywhere. Some are ripe, some are still unripe, some are still coming out. It is really good. I love figs. I love them. I love them because I love things when you can eat continuously. Can you see this? Every leaf note, every leaf note. You see, all my leaf notes have figs, and it has always been like that. This is the 4th year. So normally when I plant my trees, you can see them. Gardening is fun indeed. You have the big ones that are getting ripe. You have the ones that are still producing. You have these ones that are almost ready. I think in 1 month I will be eating this one. Yes. And you have the ones that are already ripe. I've already eaten some from this same tree. So this is how my fig look like. It is really producing massively. So I start eating fig from June to October from this same tree. Yes. And you see, from the 4th year, what I start doing is that I start propagating them. You can see my cups that I put there. Then underneath, I'm a small gardener, so I don't waste space. I plant my Galia melon here. You can see how the Galia melon are doing. They are growing very well. You see the Galia melon, my vegetables are under because it's way too hot. So I actually allow my trees to be able to cool the temperature for me. It's hot, like today was 37. This one like this, you see, is their huckleberries, and those are the Galia melon, because I want to make something so that they climb on their trellis. You see the Galia melon, they are growing so well. I have to peck it now because the tendrils are coming out, so I'll have to peck it. So all these branches that are down here, I will propagate them just like I do this one. That's why even last year some people were saying, oh, you have to prune them. No, I don't prune, because from the 4th year I will do like this year. I have to propagate 20 of them and give it out. Next year I will propagate more, and I keep propagating like this. See, I will just put it like this. In about 6-8 weeks I cut it and I give it out. So all these ones like this I will have to propagate. And as I always said, in my tribe, if you see the under part, you will see there are a lot of organic matter, dead wood, everything is here. You have bones, you have eggshell, banana peeling, potato peelings. This is how I grew up, knowing that under the tree you must always have organic matter there. The under tree should not be pure, blanco, just with soil. But it must be like this. There must be like something scatter, wooden material scatter under